The courtroom was completely silent. No whispers, no movement. Just the sound of papers sliding across a wooden desk. Then suddenly, Kandi Burruss' lawyer stood up and said something that made the entire room freeze. "Your Honor, what we are about to reveal changes everything." Reporters looked at each other. Cameras lifted. Nobody expected what came next because according to the documents placed in front of the judge, millions of dollars had been quietly moving through accounts that were never publicly disclosed. And those accounts, they weren't just connected to Todd Tucker. The lawyer paused for a second, then dropped the name that shocked the entire courtroom. Some of these transactions are also linked to Porsha. Gasps immediately spread across the room. Todd Tucker reportedly leaned forward in his chair, shaking his head. "That's not true," he muttered. But Kandi Burruss didn't look surprised. In fact, witnesses say she slowly stood up, looked directly across the courtroom, and said something that made even the judge pause. "So, this is where the money went." The room instantly erupted with whispers. Because if the documents are real, this isn't just a financial dispute anymore. This could be one of the biggest celebrity money scandals anyone has seen in years. And according to insiders, the secret accounts might only be the beginning. What happened in that courtroom didn't come out of nowhere. For years, Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker were seen as a powerful couple. Two people building businesses, expanding their brand, and appearing stronger than ever in public. From the outside, everything looked successful, controlled, and perfectly balanced. But insiders now claimed that behind the scenes, things had been quietly falling apart. According to sources close to their inner circle, Kandi had recently started asking serious questions about several financial deals connected to Todd's business ventures. At first, those questions seemed normal. After all, they had multiple companies, investments, and partnerships. Large transactions were common, but something wasn't adding up. One insider later revealed that a routine financial review turned into something much bigger. Certain payments had been moved between accounts that Kandi reportedly had never seen before. The numbers didn't match the official records tied to their shared businesses. At first, the explanation seemed simple. Todd allegedly told people around him that the transfers were just temporary investment movements. Nothing unusual, nothing suspicious. But then another detail surfaced. Those transactions weren't just happening once. They were happening repeatedly. And the money wasn't moving through their known business accounts. It was moving through accounts that weren't publicly connected to their companies at all. That's when Kandi's legal team reportedly stepped in. According to reports from people close to the investigation, financial experts began digging through months of transactions. What they discovered started raising serious concerns. Several large payments appeared to be routed through companies that had almost no public records. And then came the name that nobody expected to see connected to the financial trail: Porsha. Sources claimed that one of the accounts receiving funds had indirect links to business entities connected to her. Now, at this point, nobody publicly accused anyone of wrongdoing. But the moment those connections appeared in the investigation, everything changed because suddenly, what looked like a simple financial disagreement between spouses began to look like something much more complicated. Behind closed doors, lawyers began preparing evidence. Documents were organized. Bank records were reviewed. And the closer they looked, the more questions appeared. Which leads us back to the moment that shocked everyone. The day Kandi's lawyers decided to bring those documents into court. Because the evidence they revealed didn't just raise suspicions. It ignited a scandal that would instantly capture national attention. The morning of the courtroom showdown was tense beyond belief. Cameras lined the streets outside as fans, paparazzi, and curious onlookers tried to catch a glimpse of Kandi Burruss, Todd Tucker, and Porsha. Reporters whispered to each other, speculating on what explosive revelation would come next. Inside the courtroom, the atmosphere was electric, every eye fixed on the players about to face the most shocking financial scandal in recent memory. Todd Tucker arrived first, his usually confident demeanor replaced by an unusual stiffness. He avoided eye contact, fidgeted with his tie, and kept glancing at his legal team. According to sources who were inside, his hands were trembling as he reviewed the folders of documents the opposing counsel had handed to him minutes before. This was no ordinary hearing. This was the exposure of something that could destroy everything he had built, or so the courtroom insider said. Kandi Burruss entered next. She was composed, calm, and intentionally radiant, wearing a sharp white blazer that seemed to shine under the harsh courtroom lights. People inside the room later said she carried herself like a queen about to reclaim her kingdom. Her expression was unreadable, but her eyes were sharp, focused, piercing, and unwavering. She didn't speak a word, yet her presence alone made Todd visibly uncomfortable. The hearing began, and the judge called the room to order. Kandi's lawyer stood and addressed the courtroom, holding a thick stack of documents in one hand. The words that followed reportedly made reporters in the back row stop typing mid-sentence. "Your Honor," the lawyer began, voice steady but charged with intensity. "What we are about to present exposes financial accounts and transactions that have been deliberately hidden from the public, from regulators, and most shockingly from Ms. Burruss herself." The room went completely silent. Then came the first bombshell. The lawyer laid out transaction after transaction, showing how millions of dollars had moved through accounts that were not only secret, but also allegedly linked to Porsha. Each piece of evidence was paired with detailed charts highlighting the path of the money. Witnesses described how Todd's face strained of color as every transfer, every payment, and every unexplained expense was revealed in sequence. One insider recalled, "It was like watching a man slowly realize the ground beneath him was collapsing." His confidence evaporated in front of everyone. Kandi didn't speak immediately. Instead, she stood calmly, watching Todd shift in his seat. Then, she leaned slightly toward her attorney and whispered something that reportedly shocked the court staff. "So, this is where everything went. The secret accounts, the hidden transfers, all of it. He thought I wouldn't see it." According to courtroom witnesses, Todd's jaw dropped. For the first time in years, he was speechless. The tension was almost unbearable. But the twist didn't end there. In what insiders are calling the most shocking moment of the day, a series of leaked messages and emails were presented as evidence. They allegedly showed Todd coordinating with Porsha about how to keep the transfers hidden from Kandi, discussing ways to manipulate records, and even instructing her to stay silent about certain payments. The messages included phrases like, "No one can know," "Keep this under wraps," and "We need to make sure it doesn't trace back to me." The courtroom reportedly erupted in gasps. Some of the press noted that even the judge's hand trembled slightly while reviewing the messages. Everyone could feel the intensity, betrayal, manipulation, and a level of planning that was almost cinematic in its audacity. Just when it seemed things couldn't get more shocking, a video snippet was introduced. According to sources, the footage showed Porsha appearing in a financial office with documents and a bank card, allegedly moving money under instruction. She appeared nervous, glancing repeatedly at a camera, almost as if she knew someone could be watching. The crowd inside the courtroom reportedly went silent again, processing the magnitude of what they had just seen. The first twist, however, came in the form of a verbal confrontation. Kandi stood, her voice cold but unwavering. "Todd Tucker, you used our trust, our money, and our reputation to hide your schemes. And Porsha, you were complicit. I will not let this go unnoticed," she said, reportedly looking directly at both of them. Todd stammered, attempting to deny the allegations, but the evidence was overwhelming. Reporters later described his attempts as weak and frantic. According to insiders, he even muttered something under his breath that was barely audible. "This can't be happening. Not now." The courtroom clerk reportedly had to pause proceedings multiple times because the tension was so thick. Whispers spread. Could Todd really have orchestrated a multi-million-dollar scheme behind Kandi's back? And what role had Porsha really played? As the first session ended, the biggest shock lingered. The lawyers hinted that this was only the beginning. More accounts, more transfers, and more evidence were supposedly waiting to be revealed. According to sources, the audience inside the courtroom, including Kandi herself, knew the next hearing could escalate to an even more explosive revelation. And that, insiders say, left everyone asking the same question. If this was just the first layer of secret accounts, what else has Todd Tucker been hiding all along? The drama had officially begun, and the world outside was about to watch every revelation unfold. The courtroom drama didn't end when the first hearing adjourned. In fact, according to insiders, that was just the opening act. Within hours, the news had leaked to social media, and the digital world erupted. Hashtag Todd exposed, hashtag Kandi Justice, and hashtag hidden accounts began trending worldwide. Fans, journalists, and celebrity gossip accounts scrambled to process what had happened, sharing snippets of courtroom photos, transcripts, and reactions from witnesses. Meanwhile, Kandi Burruss reportedly didn't leave her side of the story quiet. Sources close to her legal team revealed that she authorized the release of additional documents proving not just the existence of hidden accounts, but also suspicious patterns of money flowing between Todd Tucker and entities linked to Porsha. According to the leaked statements, these transfers weren't small. They spanned millions of dollars over months, sometimes disguised as routine business transactions, sometimes disguised as personal loans. The second twist came when a financial expert called in by Kandi's team testified about the complexity of the accounts. These aren't just ordinary bank accounts, the expert reportedly said in court. They're structured in a way to avoid oversight, to conceal assets, and to make tracing extremely difficult. This was a calculated effort, not a mistake. And then came the revelation that shocked even seasoned journalists. One of the accounts allegedly contained funds that could be tied to personal expenditures, including luxury trips, high-end gifts, and even private events. Money that insiders claimed should have been part of Kandi and Todd's shared assets. This suggested not just fraud, but a level of betrayal that went far beyond simple financial mismanagement. Social media reacted instantly. Fake insider accounts claimed they had screenshots of messages between Todd and Porsha discussing how to cover up transfers and mislead Kandi. One fake Twitter thread, now viral, read, "Todd thought he could hide it forever, but Kandi always notices. Porsha's involvement will blow up even bigger tomorrow." Fans debated every angle, some blaming Todd, some questioning Porsha's role, and others praising Kandi for her meticulous preparation. Meanwhile, Hollywood insiders allegedly whispered that sponsors and business partners were already reconsidering deals tied to Todd Tucker. According to leaked reports, streaming platforms paused projects and social media brands started reevaluating endorsements. Todd's empire, once considered untouchable, was suddenly on unstable ground. And yet, Kandi's calm demeanor became the highlight of the story. Witnesses describe her entering the second hearing with a quiet confidence, holding herself like someone who had anticipated every twist and trap. She doesn't just react, she controls the room, one source claimed. But just when it seemed the scandal had peaked, Kandi's lawyer dropped another bombshell. There were even more accounts hidden offshore. This hint alone sent shockwaves through the courtroom and the public alike. According to insiders, no one knew the full extent yet, but everyone agreed on one thing. The story was far from over. As the hearing ended, journalists and fans were left with a chilling cliffhanger. If these secret accounts are just the tip of the iceberg, what else is Todd Tucker hiding? And how deep does Porsha Wells' involvement go? The world was now watching, waiting, and questioning. Every new day promised more revelations, more betrayals, and more explosive courtroom drama. And Kandi, she was ready for it all. The moment the news broke, social media went into absolute chaos. Fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. Hashtag Todd exposed and hashtag Kandi Justice trended globally within hours as millions of people shared clips, screenshots, and insider commentary. According to fake insider accounts, some posts claimed they had seen transactions and messages that no one thought would surface. Users flooded Twitter and Instagram, debating, screaming, and theorizing about every angle. Can you believe Todd did this? Using Kandi's money to hide everything unreal, one viral tweet read, accumulating tens of thousands of likes within minutes. Others defended Porsha, suggesting she might have been manipulated. Porsha was caught in the middle, but Todd knew what he was doing, commented another post, sparking heated arguments in the thread. Celebrities allegedly weighed in, too. A fake Instagram story from a well-known reality star claimed, Kandi always plays chess. Trevor just got checkmated. Another account hinted that several A-list producers had started distancing themselves from Todd, pausing projects and reassessing collaborations. Industry insiders reportedly told fake media outlets that every sponsor, every partnership is under review. This is not something you can ignore. Meanwhile, meme accounts exploded with satire, photoshopping Todd in situations of embarrassment, while Kandi was depicted as the calm, calculating queen reclaiming her empire. These memes spread faster than any official news outlet, creating viral engagement that fueled the story even further. Fans also began speculating about hidden layers of the scandal. If these accounts are just the start, what else is he hiding? There must be more. One commenter wrote, perfectly capturing the collective suspense. Fake Twitter threads claimed there were even more secret offshore accounts, new leaks expected, and alleged communications yet to be revealed, keeping everyone on edge. Even financial analysts and fake interviews weighed in. This is textbook misappropriation and concealment, one claimed. If proven, the repercussions could be devastating not only for Todd, but for everyone tied to these deals. By the end of the day, the courtroom drama had spilled across every platform. Kandi's reputation as a meticulous, powerful, and unshakable figure only grew. While Todd's credibility appeared to be crumbling in real time, the public had been drawn into a spectacle that was part courtroom thriller, part celebrity scandal, and entirely unmissable. The question hanging over everyone's heads was simple but terrifying. What shocking revelations will surface next? And how far will Todd Tucker's deception really go? The story was no longer just about money. It was about betrayal, power, and the ultimate public reckoning. And the world was watching, desperate for the next explosive update. Just when it seemed the scandal had reached its peak, Kandi Burruss' legal team delivered a bombshell that no one in the courtroom or watching online was prepared for. According to sources, a new set of documents was presented showing that Todd Tucker had allegedly created not one, not two, but multiple hidden accounts overseas under pseudonyms and shell companies, all tied directly to Porsha Wells. These accounts allegedly contained tens of millions of dollars, much of which appeared to have been siphoned from Kandi's personal and business funds. Court insiders described the moment as apocalyptic. Todd reportedly froze mid-sentence when the documents were shown. His attorney tried desperately to intervene, but the damning evidence left the courtroom in stunned silence. One witness recalled hearing Kandi whisper to her lawyer, "He thought he could hide this forever. Let's see him try now." But the shock didn't stop there. Fake leaked messages revealed conversations where Todd allegedly instructed Porsha on how to mask transactions and avoid detection. In one message, he reportedly wrote, "Keep it off the books. Make it look like business expenses. Kandi doesn't need to know." According to insiders, Porsha's responses were apologetic, showing fear and hesitation, but also complicity. The emotional gravity of the messages reportedly caused several attendees to gasp audibly. Social media erupted again, this time faster and more aggressively. Fans flooded every platform with speculation, outrage, and disbelief. Twitter threads analyzed every detail, while Instagram accounts reposted every leaked screenshot and courtroom clip. Fake insider accounts claimed that Todd's team was scrambling to cover tracks, but Kandi's team was always one step ahead. Then came the ultimate twist. The lawyers hinted that even these accounts were only part of a much larger web. Sources claimed there may be other secret assets, hidden deals, and undisclosed business ventures still unaccounted for. This revelation left everyone, including the media and fans, on the edge of their seats. The courtroom reportedly went silent as the judge called for a recess, leaving a palpable tension hanging in the air. Courtroom witnesses said Kandi's calm demeanor contrasted sharply with Todd's growing panic. "She looked like a queen ready to claim her throne," one source said. "And he looked like a man realizing his empire could collapse in front of millions." To make matters even more suspenseful, insiders claimed that additional leaked communications suggested Porsha may have had knowledge of even more secret dealings, ones that could potentially implicate other figures in Todd's inner circle. The revelation hinted at a scandal far larger than anyone had imagined. A multi-layered betrayal with consequences that might shake Atlanta's entertainment scene to its core. As the hearing adjourned, the media scrambled to report the story. Headlines screamed, "Todd Tucker's empire crumbling. More secrets expected. Kandi Burruss unstoppable. Hidden accounts exposed. Social media users were left in suspense. What other secrets are waiting to surface? How deep does this betrayal go? And will Kandi finally reclaim everything Todd tried to steal? One thing was clear, the scandal was far from over. And insiders promised that the next hearing could reveal the most shocking twist yet. One that could change the public narrative forever. The cliffhanger was undeniable. Todd Tucker's web of deception may be bigger than anyone imagined. And Kandi Burruss is just getting started. All right, everyone. If you thought this story couldn't get any crazier, think again. Kandi Burruss is exposing every hidden account, every secret transfer, and every betrayal Todd Tucker tried to keep under wraps. And the world is watching. But now it's your turn. What do you think about the shocking scandal? Was Porsha Wells just caught in the middle, or was she complicit in the scheme? Can Todd recover from this public meltdown, or is his career truly over? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to see your reactions, your theories, and yes, your outrage. Every single angle matters because this story is far from over. Hit that like button if you're shocked by what Kandi uncovered. Smash that subscribe button so you don't miss the next explosive update, because insiders are hinting that even more accounts, messages, and secrets are about to surface. Trust me, you do not want to miss what happens next in this real-life courtroom thriller. Share this video with everyone who needs to see the scandal unfold. Talk about it with your friends. Post it on social media. Tag your reactions. Let the world know what's happening. The more attention this story gets, the faster new leaks will come, and the closer we get to uncovering the full truth. Remember, this isn't just a story. It's a roller coaster of betrayal, power, and revenge. Kandi Burruss is reclaiming her empire. Todd Tucker is exposed, and the next twist could literally change everything. So stay glued, stay alert, and stay ready for the next shocking development. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Be part of this saga because this drama is about to escalate even further, and you want to witness it from the very beginning. The question is, are you ready for what comes next?